Yeah.
Oh, that means I'm gonna have to edit the qualifying one. Oh well. Right, formation lap underway. Finally.
After a little bit of time, back underway again.
Right. So SVW. Quick change of things. Despairs is starting last because he uh, obviously retired on track, so he's been put to back of the grid.
Right, yeah.
I personally agree with that, so that's fine. Hopefully we don't have. Hopefully Bagoo gets a better start this time. Right, let's see what tyres everyone's on. That looks fine. Actually, I want position grid change. How has Skyline back onto the grid again?
Boy, hitting people again. If he
Yeah, you
will
need to
be.
have a word with him after this.
I will.
Oh, I think Jota's just hit into the back of. Yep,
Yeah,
hit
hitting
into the back of
someone.
Adam Lee. Who is going to slow down. He's in neutral.
Waiting for everyone else to catch up.
He doesn't want cold tyres. Luckily for Adam and Jota, they hit each other in not a bad place. It was near the end of the lap, so.
Yeah, I'll have a word
How many
with
people will
Skyline after
complain that
this.
they. Look, how many people do you think will complain after the race that they didn't put their setups on?
Also got half the grid.
Who, who's lined his car up on pole position? Let's see if he gets a better start than he did last time.
We can
Actually, there was
find
no
out.
last time. It's still the same thing. Can I
Here,
have a
yeah.
better? Can I have a better? Oh, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Skyline's got a drive-through penalty, and Adam Lee's got an amazing start once again. But I think the Blue's going to lead into turn one. He does, and Adam Lee stays in second place. And we got any Southern Ping is I think spun. He has indeed. Oh, and Skyline I think has caused a massive collision. I'm not going to lie. Go on,
Definitely.
Tony. Matt Silver's up into P5. Is that a pretty fair, decent start?
Yeah. Skyline does
Tony's
not
up
have
into
a front wing.
P10. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's ready for league racing just yet.
No.
Why is people overtaking people?
I'll tell you what, this place had a
Ninjas
good
is
start, didn't he?
lagging.
Yeah, Gareth.
And safety car is over. Southern Ping is struggling out there. Spares is making up some moves. Ninjas is lagging all over the place. Oh, and Ninjas is off. Oh, it's come off. Ninjas has a lot of front wing damage. That'll be a pit stop for him. Pagoo leads the race by 6/10 of Jota in P3.
And just what are you doing?
He's probably coming into the pits.
Oh, he's still on track.
Oh, no. He just went really wide there, didn't he? I can tell. Because he's lagging all over the place on the map. I don't know if that's the same for you or not, but
Yeah, it is. It's lagging.
Ramsey and Tony. Oh, collisions between the Alfa Romeo teammates.
See the
Alex.
And so he cuts that corner.
Cut that corner.
Tony got him anyway. So
up into P10 from last. He's now in P10 and in the points. Oh, we got Red Bull and that's Sergeant Milk.
who touched him then?
Gareth is lagging a lot here.
Yeah, I can see him from Sergeant Milk's point of view.
What happened to James? I'm guessing he got caught up in that collision, down with a 3-second time penalty.
I don't take long. Play corner cutting.
3 laps. Adam Lee just over a second off the do here, but he's going to be under pressure from Jota, who has DRS and everything at his disposal, goes to the inside, and he's going to move up into P2. That's what he needs for his championship hopes. Darren looking for some moves as well. Bradford still not able to get past Richard and Bonge at the hairpin. I think there may have been a bit of bump for Brian and Tony. Oh, Tony with the switch back on Daleks. Beautiful move there. Ninjas is finally into the pits. And back out again. Who's this? On the battle of Pagoo. Leading by 1.4. Pardon me.
I think the battle's on the midfield, I reckon, at the moment.
First DNF, go. Actual DNF on track. Oh, Adam Lee's going for a move at the inside.
Jota, yeah, good move.
Lovely move. Jota up the inside. Darren leaves him enough room. Fair.
I think we'll get the DRS
between these two. Jota.
Oh, they both got DRS.
Decent.
Oh, Darren.
No, Jota doesn't have DRS. Darren looking for a move as well. It's going to close up on these two. Oh.
Nope.
Oh, hello. Matt Silver up the inside as well. The battle for P2 and P4. Matt Silver moves up into P4. Darren's going to look up the inside as well. We've got a yellow flag. And I think that's Daleks. Oh,
not
sure. Why have we got yellow flag for? Oh, we've got Skyline off. And Daleks with a 3-second time penalty.
Good thing Ghoston's on there.
Did he just pick up another penalty, or was that the same one?
Haven't done with that currently.
Still got a yellow flag, it's just...
It's Skyline. Gareth left, I got him.
I invite him back. Sergeant Milk picking up a 3-second time penalty. RSF1 hunt onto the back of SV Tony here.
I think Skyline's going to retire. I was not sure on that. Oh, no, he's starting his drive. He's serving a drive-through because obviously, yeah.
Jota. Adam Lee battling out for P2, but this battling is just going to help out the leader, SV Pagoo. Out an absolute time. Richard moving up into P9, but he's got his best friend right behind him. Oh, Despairs with the lunge. Slight love tap onto the side of his car. Despairs is having a great race.
He is starting P20 on the grid.
P9 and
And
6
he's now
laps.
P9. 6 laps.
Well, 5 laps. He hasn't started his 6th lap yet, so he's on the back of Custard already as well here. Matt Silver picking up a time penalty there.
Yeah, cutting turn 1.
Oh, Despairs! Oh, he nearly lost it. Saved it brilliantly though. Lots of battles with Sergeant Milk on the back of Gangster Al as well.
Thanks out, nearly lost it again at turn 1.
There. We've got another yellow flag, and that's Skyline.
Skyline again.
Is he running no traction or something? Or medium traction?
I don't know what he's doing, but we'll soon find out going into turn 1. Ooh, he nearly lost it.
He saved that.
He saved that.
He saved that. I'm thinking.
Bloody hell.
Southern Ping picking up a 3-second time penalty himself as well.
Yeah, he cut turn 1.
Safety car would help Southern Ping and like the likes of Ninjas and James here. Got Matt Silver still making moves, but Spares obviously losing a bit of time towards Custard. Darren with a 3-second time penalty. Richard coming into the pits very early here.
6 seconds for Darren so far.
Richard's into the pits. Hunt obviously got his way past Tony there, which is going to be quite a fair way down. Matt Silver has left the session. Could you give him an invite?
I will.
Please. He's going to lose a position to Brad here.
There he is.
And Bradford moves up to P5. That's unfortunate. SU Friday's obviously the next guy to overtake him. Obviously teammates. Probably won't be that much.
Oh my god, Darren's going for on Adam Lee, bloody hell.
Oh, he's absolutely sent it. Oh, Darren Lee's coming back, but thanks to Al, 3-second time penalty there. And look at Bradford as well onto the back of these guys already.
He's doing well.
Skyline with a 3-second time penalty.
But you're asking me for the first DNF on track. Tony. sorry, bro.
Love you, Tony.
If you,
if it's gonna be anyone, it would be him though.
Yeah, probably Tony.
It should be someone else though. Spares 3-second time penalty. Right, let's watch Tony going through turn 1. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm not talking about like in the pits because that's not really like a DNF.
Oh, perfect so far.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Actually beating his team, Aaron Lee, and Darren going at it right now.
Custard here.
Orange and
defending
Custard.
inside line. On the switchback, no, good defending from the Toro Rosso driver there.
But Despairs is coming back at him into the slipstream. Not going to get the job done, I don't think. No, he doesn't. Thanks to Alan Dalek's going at it.
Adam Lee's right in the back of Darren right here.
Oh, Dalek's going for an audacious move on his teammate there. But Sergeant Milk just behind him, and Richard just behind them. Matt Silver is back into the race. He is here, and he's here to stay until another 5 minutes needed.
Skyline's been lapped by the leader.
Again.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a yellow flag.
That is one of the Southern Ping, I think. Yeah, Southern Ping. Oh no, was it Southern Ping? Or was it the Spurs? Yeah, it's the spares. He's
Yeah,
lost a lot of.
the
He's
spares
lost a
has
lot of
lost
time.
like 6 seconds.
He's under pressure from RSF1
Oh,
Hunts
Bradford's
here
got
now.
past Adam Lee now.
Again,
Adam
again.
Lee starting on P2. Matt Silver's left the session months ago.
Oh, again.
That's going to be an easy pass for Bonge.
If you're getting us up here.
And Bonge moves up to P7. So Bradford looking for not the best qualifying for himself. Pagoo still got that 3 second gap. That free air that Jota has right now is helping him out so much.
Drew's also got a
Obviously
free air
he's
as
not going to
well.
be pitting at the same time. Tony picking up
Tony.
that 3 second time penalty there.
Where's Tony so far?
Imagine if we had a whole race without any DNFs. That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Right about we're getting there.
I mean, it's never going to happen. Oh, it's a big collision.
Who was it?
Sergeant Milk and Gangster Al. I'm not sure what was the cause of it, but
I missed it.
Position RFC custody picking up a 3 second time penalty.
Yeah, body cutting.
Richard was around there. I'm trying to see if anyone has any like.
There's a 3 second time
Daleks was
cutting,
definitely involved. He's got a front wing damage. Oh, Despairs is onto the back of RSF1 Hunt here. And he's got DRS. James IF1 is into the pits for his first pit stop of the race. Should come out ahead of Ninjas.
Late move here from Despairs.
Oh,
It did touch a little, but no damage between the both. So a good move by Despairs.
I have no problem with that. I mean, it could have been a little bit cleaner, but no damage was really done. And Matt Silver back into the race just before Despairs. Oh, he's left again. Oh no, who's that that's left?
Oh, it's just some random guy just joined, and then obviously he couldn't really do anything. He just left.
Oh, noob.
Also, we can't really do anything. So
it's very early. I guess seems hard to the end. It is indeed.
He's going on hard, yep.
Spares is up into P8. RSF1 Hunt obviously getting through. Adam Lee should come out just ahead of Despairs here. He does indeed. Oh, Despairs runs up very wide. Actually, Tony's still ahead of his teammate right now.
I've just seen Skyline just go. I know he's ghosted with the lapped cars, but I don't know where he was going, but he was going to Narnia. Richard's just got past Alex. And again, Richard is on the fresher set of mediums.
Oh, Ninja's coming out wide there. Richard's having a very decent race. Obviously, he's still waiting for a load of guys ahead of him to pit just as yet. So,
Spares is in between the two Mercedes drivers.
One's obviously pitted and one obviously hasn't. Pagoo into the pits.
There we go. By going to the hards, yep.
It'll be hards to the end.
Yep, hards, yep.
Well, there is supposed to be rain sometime during this race, so maybe
that's a 3 second.
Fridays picks up a 3 second. Pagoo comes out in 5th place.
There's going to be a lot of penalties going on because of turn 1.
Yeah, we know that for a fact. What we got? Gap now. We've got Bradford and Darren.
But the only battle so far.
The hairpin. It's the only close battle. We'll have more battles once everyone starts getting up closer to each other.
Yeah, not really much battles going on. Everyone's pretty much just spaced out from each other.
Everyone has at least a second gap to each other, apart from Brad and Darren. I expect Jota and the kind of guys ahead of him to be pitting this lap. Unless they can risk and take it to the end.
Is still going.
Staying out.
There's Darren, Brad.
Staying out.
Next one will be Fridays. Fridays still
also
going.
Staying out. Pagoo's already onto the back of Fridays here as well. And I think he can actually see his teammate just in the distance. Or is that Skyline? I know it's Skyline.
Spares is currently splitting the two Mercedes drivers up so far, but I think the closest battle. Oh, there we go.
We will get
Brad's
DRS.
got past Darren. But Darren does have the
Battle
inside.
here.
Ooh. Bit of traction
No
there.
love lost between the SV and AMS drivers here. As you know, there's a bit of hate between SV and AMS. Matt Silver. It's Darren nearly losing it. We've got a come on at the hairpin. Adam Lee. I thought it was Skyline. I think.
Most likely. He's 2 laps down.
And Brad has finally got past Darren.
Jotter's into pits.
Yep, got his bid. Where would he come up to Pagoo though? Pagoo is now coming through the last corner. Dalek's picking up a 3-second time penalty. Dalek was only just being seen by his crew and John through the first corner, and he's into technically P1. Yeah, he's still got to wait for Friday's Darren and Brad to pit, but here comes Darren once again onto the back of Brad.
Hunt is on the back of the spares. Got a DRS on him.
Brad leaves the room, but he gets the switchback. That's a beautiful move from Bradford there. Who would you say the spares has got a pass?
No, Hunt's just on the back of them. Adam Lee is on the back of Richard here as well. And Jota has pitted.
Richard making moves. Slightly in too deep there. And he's through, but he's going to have DRS going down this. Ninja's with the fastest lap of the race. I don't know how he's managed. He's not even in the race, is he? Oh yeah, he is. How is he? Someone bings out.
Safety car?
Turn 1.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, Skyline's off the. Oh,
Darren is racing, so.
And Darren's in. Darren could jump Jota here, actually. It's going to be tight.
It'll be tight coming out of turn 1. Here we go. Jota with a 3-second penalty.
Oh! Darren's out!
What happened?
He did a Richard and hit the inside wall.
Ouch. Unlucky for Darren.
Bonge is now out. He's up into P7.
He is indeed.
Oh, that's a massive.
There is yellow flags 1, 2, and 3. But now it's just sector 1.
I'm trying to get to penalty ball and move it. Oh, no, he's
Richard's got past Ramsey.
Now, so. Go on, Sergeant Milk. Sergeant Milk and Daleks, here we go.
Wait on the brake.
Go on. Oh, it's beautiful from Sergeant Milk. Around the outside, but Daleks is still there. Oh, Sergeant Milk comes across him. Who's that? Darren's left.
No, Darren left.
Bradford's in. So is that 3 Fridays, so Pagoo will indeed take the lead of this race.
Did Bradford get hold up there?
Second, Bradford's going to come out in just behind Adam Lee. So Adam Lee has actually jumped him in the pits. Adam Lee up into 3rd. S3 Fridays. He get out ahead of home just about. Hunt's going to have the speed. And Fridays is obviously going to have the advantage when it comes to tyres. Fridays with DRS. Bradford's onto the back of Adam Lee as well. I'm sure Adam Lee would love a podium. But now Friday's down the inside of Hunt. Hunt leaves him plenty enough of room. Respectful driving there.
Oh yeah.
Back on board with Richard. Richard's onto the back of Tony now.
Hunt's on the back on Fridays.
Matt Silver on. Oh, nearly a fatal collision between
on the
Silver.
fresher tyres at the drivers.
Oh, Ramsey hits into the back of Silver, and I think he's got lots of front wing damage there.
Yeah, to see on the front. He's lost.
Tony outscored
Oh
his
no,
teammate.
he's lost
Richard, I think.
his left
Left.
front end plate.
What, Richard? Tony's very wide.
Oh,
Richard's
Richard's on the
ahead.
back of fucking.
You watch
Tony
that,
right
but
now.
I want to watch Bradford right now. He's on the long straight. He's got DRS. Adam Lee tries to cut him off, but Bradford with the up and over. Not up and over. Oh, and Adam Lee sends it up the inside, but Bradford's going to do the switch back again, and he works it again.
Still battling here.
And
Richard's going on the
lovely
outside
stuff.
of
And
turn
Richard
2.
doesn't get the move just yet, but he's got Matt Silver onto the back of these guys as well. Is SV Tony about to lose 2 positions, and Richard with DRS goes around the outside, and he's got the move done, but here comes Matt Silver as well.
That's Silver's
down
got
the inside.
he's got a big toe. He's got a toe from both cars.
And he's up into P9.
P9.
And
Oh,
no. And Richard ends.
Full safety
Is
car.
that Matt Silver?
Full safety car.
Full safety car, yeah. Jotters back into the pits.
I'll go on to mediums. Adam Lee's also back in as well. Yep, back onto the medium for the pair of them. One of the two Ferraris will stay. The two Ferraris will
That's
stay out.
unfortunate for the Ferraris. Hunt's into the pits. Bonge is also into the pits here. I would assume a lot of drivers. Spares stays out.
Oh, Hunt's is going on to the hards. This is on the mediums. A lot of tyre changes here.
Oh, this is going to be tough for Alfa Romeo here. It's double stacking right now.
It's perfect from the Alfa Romeo.
Keep it clean.
Nicely done by the Alfa Romeo team. Time penalty for Ramsey. There we go. On and the front wing, it looks like. Yes, Richard also serving some sort of penalty.
Ramsey. No, he's fixing his front wing.
This is the time where everyone can just say, you know,
I feel for the
Ramsey,
Ferraris, you know.
Ramsey, what are you doing? Just completely cut that corner. This is the time where everyone can just say the fuels, ERS.
Bradford's risking it, he's into the pits. So it's Fridays. Bradford's going to come out in P5. RFC Custard. Comes out just behind Bradford. But he actually jumped Fridays there, so the spares up to
Fridays,
P8 after all,
P7.
right? Fridays P7.
I wonder if Pogu will pit this lap. How far is everyone?
It's too risky though.
Everyone's pretty far away, so they're going to have to wait another few laps, so maybe Pogu might pit this lap, but he's going to risk. Speaking of him, he just lied out of the session. I will get him back. I think Joshua's got hit from behind by Adam Lee. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, but couldn't help it because it was Pogu's AI car. Disconnected cards being very slow behind the safety car. Joshua just wants to get back into the race. The two Mercedes drivers, to be fair, as well. He's already outscoring that.
Hoping John gets back in soon.
Hopefully I have sent him an invite, so.
And she's had another power cut.
Everyone's caught up now, so I think the safety car will be coming in this lap. Ah, he can't move either. He's gonna get disqualified for stuff on track. He's now into last. "14 laps to go. It's gonna be difficult for John." Because Jota overtook him. There we go, safety car this lap. Jota overtook him, which made his AI car stop.
Spares just overtook Tony.
Yeah, the safety car.
And Jota's gone.
Brad's me in the
back
back end of Hunts. Late braking. Nice work.
Oh, someone's very wide there. Oh, Adam Lee's off. And bad drop into second. Yeah, I have a feeling John's actually is me.
Yeah, Adam Lee's pitting. He's retired.
Thanks to that was out.
Safety car, yeah. Safety car. Oh, that's going to annoy Adam Lee. Oh my god, I didn't see that. He's going to be very annoyed because the safety car has come out. First I did the P4.
Go on, Bonge. Could be in
Yeah, there we go.
hunt for a podium here.
I think this whole internet just went, or his Xbox just completely died. To be fair, if John can get in, and he's got 12 laps to overtake 14 cars.
If John gets in now, pit for a set us off.
Yeah. I kind of feel sorry for Adam Lee. He literally retired and then a full safety car came back out again. That's really unfortunate for him. His teammates doing
Sydney
fine,
one's
like
right to
the
the pit,
P3.
Richard's in.
Those Daleks. There's a penalty. Richard is also siphoning the penalty. Oh, he's changing front wing. Ramsey's left.
Ramsey.
Yeah, I'll get him.
What is Ramsey's AI doing?
I don't know what it's doing, I was just inviting him.
His AI is literally just overtaking it. There we go. We'll remove that. We'll remove that 5 seconds. He wasn't even under control of his car.
What, Randy?
Yeah, he's got 5 second time already.
There you
So
go.
he's
Back,
back in.
Anyone else?
Excellent.
Anyone else left?
Ramsey would have had it taken off. If he serves it, we can't do anything. I hope he knows that, right?
37
I'm
it.
serving it.
Or not? Is that behind safety
You
car?
didn't make a pit stop.
I don't know what happened. 10 laps to go in this very weird and eventful German Grand Prix. Very, very weird indeed.
Is currently on a penalty. Brad's on 2 penalties. Hunt is on 1 penalty. Bonge is on 2 penalties. Friday is on a.
Richard is retired. I think either controller just died because he literally put it straight into a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, went straight into a wall.
Safety car's in this lap.
Oh, John's gave up. He's
Hello.
on YouTube. John's give up. It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I don't blame him, to be fair. No, Sargeant's got a 5 second time penalty. If only people learn how to drive underneath a safety car, it would be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, we'll have
Calm
this.
Bonge, bring that podium on.
John's just gonna launch it around this corner. There we go. Keep going.
And he's gone. But Brad's equalled it.
There's Hunts as well, actually. So it's Ben as well. There's up the P6 from starting. I need to hit Fridays in the rear. Now Custer's got his best friend sitting behind him. Don't go for the move. Nice. Wait. Nicely done. What is this? Race.
What is the Spence doing?
I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing, but Custard is
Arm
on the
bond.
back of Hunt's, and my back door was
Oh, Tony
closed.
done an overtake.
We didn't hear it.
Looks about to get murdered.
This Bears is pitting. The front wing. Obviously no DRS until the next lap, so Custard's gonna have to manage without it.
Here comes Ramsey with
James
injuries.
IF1 sitting in P5, doing well on his debut in SVOR. Two Red Bull drivers going at each other.
Oh, James Lee runs into the back of Custard there.
Brad's keeping the firm grip on the Jota right here. I wonder if anyone's going to hit onto the sauce for a lot of what Despairs has actually.
Wide. Oh no, Bond!
Ben, what happened to him?
No. He lost it.
Yeah.
The little. He Ramses into the pits.
Lost maybe? Looks a bit, yes, onto the soft Ramsey goes.
Ninjas and Tony. James.
No, where
up
Matt
into
Silver
fourth.
was going.
Probably to Narnia and back.
Most likely. Rotor's pulled out a little bit of a gap on Bradford. He's got a big gap to Hunt's, but James is going after him. That's a quad cut. AR Cynic, which is a driver that Ramsey drives with the AR.
Sergeant Milk is all under Tony's
There's
rear end.
going to be a four-way up here going up here because there's a Custard's right on the back of Daleks.
Sergeant Milk's hitting to the back of Tony there. Go on, Bond.
Gonna get Tony.
Go on, Bond.
There's Tony.
Go on. Slip into that. Go on. Go on. Free. Go on. Make it free, Bond. Go on. Balls it. Ah, you little. Oh,
He did it.
He's done it. Go on, Bond.
Go on, Ben. What great move. 3 cars. I think side line here.
He's got it.
Done.
Bond's got it. So Tony was in 8th, but he just lost all 3 positions.
And Ben gained, or Custard gained 3 of them. Even though I was sitting in a very lovely P4.
Oh, Sergeant Mill's got very bad wing damage.
You stand out.
Tony's all over the back of him as well. And Fridays. Up into P5. Alright, he's got past Sergeant Milk. And so is Tony. Sergeant Milk doing him a bit of a bump. Tony has front wing damage now, actually.
Yeah, he's missing an end plate. Then again, so is Sergeant Milk actually. They're both missing M plates, but on different different sides of their wings.
Oh, Gosser picked up a 3 second time penalty.
Let's see what's going up on
Sergeant Milk's in.
front, shall we? Red's got. Redwood's got
Oh, Sergeant
one
Milk. Ah, Sergeant Milk's out.
safety car. No, it wouldn't be a safety car now. Too late for that. Only 4 laps
I
left
don't know,
anyway,
could
so.
stay out for 2 laps.
Nah.
That Silver could pick up a podium here.
Depends what penalties people have, really. Everything's going to change. I don't know if Brad's got any penalties, if so.
Last one I checked, he had 6.
You look at Jota then. Everything could change if Jota has a few penalties.
Oh, Matt Silver's got an absolute treat.
Jota has 3 seconds.
All I'm going to say is going through the first... Oh, Ninjas is out!
That gives
Safety car!
really 3 laps remaining. Okay. Well, to be fair, it's gonna help
Still
Brad.
racing, though. Everyone is still racing.
As you do it.
Yeah, there's a safety car. Yeah, there's a safety car.
I'm gonna pits for the softs, maybe. No.
Still got that massive... Nope. 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 Bonds. He's out. So there's Daleks. Tony's coming in, he has front wing.
Good Riddle's
So
gone
is
because
Spares.
he more.
Richard's trying to lift the touch.
Yeah, he retired age of the year. We're probably gonna finish behind safety.
Nah, I reckon
Yeah,
it'll be 2 laps. Probably in lap 33.
Oh, it's in this lap, okay.
Safety cars in this lap.
And Fry's hit his teammate. He's lost his front wing. Yeah, there he is.
Bradford's just hit Jota, I think. Yep.
Yep. He's got a 5 second. Ignoring it. Oh, he's
Everyone's
sped
getting
it.
a 5 second penalty apparently.
Oh, Tony's speeding them. Oh, he's got his teammate behind him as well.
Sure they both over... I think Pagoo actually pitted. And Jota's gone. Ooh, James F1 on Friday's picking up 3 second penalties. Oh, James up the inside of Fridays. Friday's going up. James is inside, outside. Oh, despair is what you're doing.
It's going to be so weird with all the penalties that are going to be given out. Everyone's just going to be changing.
Oh, despair is what you're doing. Oh, Brad's into the lead. Onto the final lap. But Jota to the inside. Oh, Brad's gone for the switch back again. He doesn't get it done this time though. Jota's got more grip out there. So we're
Around
looking
the
for a move,
outside.
but Brad's there and he's looking for a move, but he doesn't get it done, and Jota's going to come home. Probably in P1, and Daleks and Custard battling it out. Orange. But Jota carrying around the final couple of corners now. He's going to come home to win the German Grand Prix. With Brad in second and RSF 100 in second, and Bradford off the podium. I think he'll have 5 seconds removed actually. And Daleks lets Custard through. Tony actually beat his teammate. Go on, Tony!
What was that race?
So that's... Let's just have the full order before the stewards report comes out. In first place, Jota comes home in P1. RSF 100 in second place. Matt Silver in third. James comes home in P4, starting near the back. SV Bradford in P5. Despairs P6. Custard P7. Daleks P8. Tony P9. Ramsey in P10. Pagoo finishing in 11th, but he will move down below Fridays. Fridays will eventually finish 11th. Ninjas, Sergeant Richard, Gangster Al, Adam Lee, Skyline, Darren, and Southern Ping all retiring from the race. We will now talk to the top 3.
Get him in. So it's Jota. Probably fair enough line. Matt Silver. I love Matt Silver.
Everyone to
Waiting for the other two.
get these interviews underway.
There's Jota. Let's wait on Hunters now.
Is everyone in?
We're waiting on Hunt. There he is.
Come on. Alright. Remember to include your audio, lads. So that is the German Grand Prix, and comes away with Hunt in second, and Matt Silver in third. We'll come to the winner of the German Grand Prix, Jota. Fantastic race from yourself, a lot of battles, and a lot of carnage out there today. Just give us a few words from yourself.
That was damn close. Yeah, that last lap, my tyres were absolutely dead. I slid through turn 1. I was going through turn 4, and I lost it on there. It got onto the grass. Brad overtook me, but because I saved up all my ERS for the impending possible overtake, I managed to get him back. But wow, so many safety cars. I don't really know what happened to create those many safety cars, but yeah, I just managed my own race kind of thing. As soon as I turn 1, I'm not sure, but the second safety car came out. It was just at the right time. I was just before the pit entry, so I just came straight in there, put the set of mediums on, and next thing you know, obviously Brad's gone in. John stayed out, but then he disconnected, and I'm a bit gutted for him actually, because that was his win, bottom line of it.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned the overtake that you and Bradford had on, I think on the last, I think it was either the second to last or the last lap. Out of all the drivers he did the switchback on, you were the only driver not for him to overtake. I'm guessing that was probably due to probably better grip near the end. But I mean, fantastic race from yourself. You've come away with, I don't actually know who got fastest lap because there was so much carnage going on.
I don't know. Honestly, the last time I checked, I thought it was
ninjas. I
didn't
actually notice.
So I thought it
might
was
have been him
last time I
actually.
checked.
It might have been. I don't think anyone else beat it. I mean, if he's got fastest lap, then GG for him. But yeah, congratulations, Jota. Fantastic win.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Just a disclaimer, obviously, there will be some penalties taken off. I don't think that will affect your win from what I know of, because you were ahead of Brad, and I think Brad had a little bit more penalties than you just before.
Yeah, I think last time I checked he had 6 seconds. He had 6 seconds worth of penalties, I think, and then I suddenly saw 11. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he gave you a tap up the rear just before the safety car came in, which will
yeah, he did. Yeah, I did. I felt it.
I'm not sure what will happen with that. I mean, it might get removed, but I mean, you'll still, I think, come away with a win. I'm pretty sure. Well, congratulations. We'll move on to second place, RSF1 Hunt. I'm pretty sure you weren't expecting to be here tonight. You've come away with a second place. Just give us a few words from yourself.
It was surreal, actually. Yeah, there was so many safety cars. I think that helped a little bit. Starting so far back as well, ignoring quali because that was just, I don't know what happened. No, but
we won't talk about
the race was crazy. I mean, turn 1, there was a lot going on in turn 1. I don't know how, I mean, somehow I got through that, which was like, I think mainly luck. Yeah, and then I was debating maybe to pit, but then I looked at my mediums and I was like, actually, you know what, I'm going to stay out because they were alright, and I know I can go quite deep with their mediums anyway, so I was like, nah, I'll stay out and keep an eye on it. And then there was the second safety car came out, and then I was like, you know what, I think it was just after then. I think I'll go in now, put the hards on, because I can get into the end. And then it was like I was debating it whether to change, and I was like, well, I'll see. So I'm thinking, if I stay 5th, then I'll pit, and I'll change, and I'll go to mediums if another safety car comes out. But I thought I'm in 3rd, and I was like, there was a couple of laps to go, and I was like still thinking maybe, but then I was like, I've got a bit of fuel that I'd saved in the RS, and I was like, I'll just keep out and just keep going, because the hards were alright actually, to be honest. I was a little slow on some of the exits. The hairpin I was like losing it a little bit, but I'm quite happy. That was amazing, good race. I'm gonna say you don't always expect the podium when you're that far back, but you go never rule it out. So.
Well, congratulations.
It was a
on
great
your
race, and Matt was giving me pressure as well. I was like, oh god, I was so glad I saved a bit. I'd saved a little bit for the hairpin. I was like, yeah, he's going to try something here. I was like, slightly go defensive, but yeah, I was thinking if he's going to get me anywhere, it'll be the hairpin, and it'll be when the safety car comes in, because I was short shifting and looking everything for that hairpin, and I was like, fucking hell, it was ridiculous.
Well,
But,
anyway,
it was a great race.
congratulations, mate.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun.
We'll move on to the final driver, Matt Silver. Probably another driver that wasn't expecting to be on the podium tonight. Obviously, had a bit of issues during the race after lagging out a couple of times, but you got back in, and you've come away with another P3. Obviously, that is before like penalties and all that kind of stuff, so may get taken away. We don't know, but at the moment, you do have P3. I mean, you must be pretty happy with that. Just give us a few words.
I mean, honestly, like you said, I wasn't expecting to get like a podium here. Even if, by the way, just checking, is my audio included in this?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, I need to check.
Yeah, just make sure you tick the box on the chat. Yeah, you should see it there.
Yeah.
You just keep talking,
basic-
I'll be able to tell you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
fine.
Basically what happened, I had a pretty bad qualifying. I just put on one of the worst laps that I've ever done. You know, in time trial, I was constantly putting on a 110, a 111.1, and then in qualifying, I go on a 111.6. So I was pretty like disappointed with my qualifying. Turn one, I was way too scared of turn one, but I was like optimistic about the race. I know there's a lot of DNFs, a lot of people crashing and everything. So basically, I had a pretty good start, I should say. But going towards the middle of the race, I disconnected once, I rejoined, and I disconnected again. I couldn't get back in the session. So I was like, nah, screw it. I'm not gonna race. But I got an invite. I decided to just join back just for fun. And apparently everyone was crashing, everyone was just involved in incidents. I tried my best to keep it on track and keep it out of any kind of incidents. And yeah, everyone was. A lot of safety cars helped me as well. But yeah, I mean, it's P3. I don't know about the other results. If Bradford is gonna get a time removed, a penalty removed, I don't know about that. But even if I get like a P4 or something, P4, P5, P3, it's perfectly fine for me because I wasn't even expecting to finish this race because of my connection. And yeah, I mean, I'll take P3.
Okay, right. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I just want to say congratulations to all three of you for finishing on the podium. Want to say, oh God.
Cheers, dude. Oh, dear, mate.
And that was
Real?
giving us a few words.
Could have
for
waited after
himself.
the stream, to be fair. Could have waited after the stream.
Esponge. Anyways, thank you, SV Lucas Aid, for helping me out tonight. It's been a pleasure, and I'm sure you'll hopefully be back for next week. Talking of next week, we are here for the Mexican Grand Prix, so that'll be interesting. Obviously, we will be here Wednesday for the press conference because it has now officially been moved. Eventually, where I'll be talking to a fair few drivers, I think. I'm sure there's a lot of drivers out there that want to get something off their chest, so I'm sure they'll be loving to talk there. And obviously we will be back next Monday as well for the race and obviously qualifying. Until then guys, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.